Firefighters have spent the best part of 2 days playing cat and mouse with bushfires in the Blue Mountains. They've beaten black flames threatening houses in Lura, only for wind gusts to suddenly spring up, fanning the fires and triggering new dangers. It all made for tense times for firefighters and homeowners alike. Tonight, the windy conditions in Lura have eased, but not necessarily the threat. From there, the ABC's Ben Worsley reports.
Spring in the Blue Mountains has suddenly turned sinister. The fire that flirted with Lura late yesterday menaced the town this morning. What appeared under control quickly flared. A row of clifftop homes came very close to catastrophe.
Got up to the house, had breakfast, and then suddenly Ron's running in saying, there's flames next door. So, just like that.
Huge flames now and then coming right through there. You can see where the tree is half burned. They were really high, and then so you could feel the heat here.
Large backyards acting as fire breaks, and the quick work of fire crews saved the homes. But the threat persisted all day.
If the police have got a couple of spare personnel, we might just do a walk through there for walkers and vagrants.
The fire moved along the edge of the Jamison Valley. The steep terrain meant much of the fighting had to be done from above. High winds meant flare-ups were a constant threat and impossible to predict.
As soon as you guys got that made up, we're going to move the truck up the road.
The winds became even stronger towards the end of the day, making this operation a difficult one.
The wind is a big enemy because it affects the fire behaviour, it intensifies the flame, pushes it along, and it hampers the aircraft actually doing the work that they need to do.
It's been a very tense 24 hours in this neck of the woods. There hasn't been a sense of panic, but a sudden urgent realisation that fire season is here very early this year. And what this fire has shown is it pays to be prepared. The fire still burns along the edge of the valley, and the danger hasn't completely passed. But Lura is breathing a little easier tonight.
And Ben Worsley joins us now from Lura. Ben, what's the situation there tonight?
Juanita, there's still a major firefighting operation going on in and around Lura. There are around a dozen or so RFS units still operating in the area. Now, the fire's still burning at the bottom of this cliff, beneath the homes that featured in that story. But the concern is around the corner. The fire is moving east along that cliff face, so the battle tonight is to stop it moving around the escarpment there. If it does that, depending on how the wind behaves itself, and it's still very strong, then another group of homes might come under threat. So it seems another group of residents face a rather anxious night. Juanita, the Royal Fire Service Commissioner Shane Fitzsimmons late this afternoon confirmed that this fire and another one nearby are being treated as suspicious. The police are investigating whether they were deliberately lit.
Ben Worsley reporting there from the Blue Mountains.